Grumpy.
Live from the GBS studios in New York, it's time to Get Up America with Mike Murray and Diane Courtney. Ed Roberts has the weather, and Annie Gonzalez has the morning's headlines.
And a very good Tuesday morning to you all out there. Time to Get Up America. I'm Mike Murray, and with me here this morning, as always, is the beautiful Diane Courtney.
Thank you, Mike.
That's loud.
Good morning. Good morning.
That's a little loud.
Thank you, Mike. It's so nice to be here with you this morning. I love that tie on you.
Well, thank you very much, Diane. It is a favorite.
Thank you. And coming up this morning, we'll have the latest on that missing woman case in Toledo. Shannon Gumprance went missing on her morning speed walk over 2 weeks ago. Police have no leads, and later we'll ask Shannon's husband, Clint, why he hasn't been arrested.
That is a tragic story, but it has to be hard to wake up next to a shrill harpy every morning for years and years. You know what I'm saying?
Are you speaking from personal experience, Michael?
Me? No, of course not.
Mike, why don't you read the next headline if you're not too hungover?
You used that joke yesterday.
At the
You need
Sheep
some
Fits.
new material.
You bastard.
Coming up in our 7:30 half hour, we'll bring you the fascinating story of a dispute in Holland between a pub owner and a local magistrate over who owns a section of antique wooden curbing outside the pub.
Ah, bars and gutters. I can see why you'd find that fascinating.
Well, you know, drinking does dull the senses, and frankly, listening to you cluck every
And
morning
coming up
for
at the
3
8 o'clock
hours,
hour,
3
we'll ask the
hours.
question, does riding a bicycle really cause impotence in men? And when it comes to some people, should we even be concerned that their equipment is null and void and hardly working and very, very tiny?
And bit of a programming note for you all out there. You want to be with us here on Fridays. We travel north to the land that experiences 24-hour darkness. So hitch up your dog sled and we'll meet some really cold bitches at our Friday mystery spot, which for once is not Diane's crotch.
And today we have some very special guests back with us.
Really?
The Bumplers are here.
They're here.
America's
Are they
favorite
really
22-member family is here,
Jesus
and
Christ.
they have a very, very, very special announcement.
I wonder what this announcement could be.
And now let's go over to Annie Gonzalez, who's at the news desk.
Hey.
She's got the
Hey,
headlines.
good
Annie,
morning,
good
Annie.
morning. Annie, can you smell what I'm smelling over here? Because it literally smells like a Scotch factory just exploded all over my beautiful face.
Well, Annie, at least I didn't shove an entire rotten cabbage up my ass this morning,
Oh.
right? Right?
Come on, guys. Enough play, okay? Let me get to the news today, okay?
Well,
Come on.
anything to stop her talking. Don't point at me.
Anyway, turning to the headlines this morning, it was an up and down day in Congress yesterday as the Senate voted against the Simpson Veterans Jobs Bill, while over in the House, a measure cleared the way, making it a national requirement that anyone in the United States with a visa carry their identification in a plastic sleeve attached to their arms. In a move to cut costs, the North Dakota State Congress voted yesterday to outsource all government agencies and programs to the state of South Dakota, with the exception of the Office of the Governor. All North Dakota State office buildings will remain closed, and a deal is in the works with the people that brought you Mall of America to turn them all into theme-based shopping malls. Now let's head over to the GBS News Center and get an update from John Brinkson on what to expect on GBS Primetime News. John? You know that bastard Mike Murray's been gunning for my job?
Oh, no way.
For years. I first heard about it 2 years ago when he was supposedly having cancer. I told those assholes on the 11th floor, I said, listen, if you're trying to squeeze me out of my contract just so that pussy can take over, well, your heads are farther up your asses than I expected. Put that fucker in his place. Cancer. And lastly, Daryl and Carol Joyner are the proud parents of a rather unusual set of sextuplets. 3 boys, 2 girls, and a puppy. In an interview afterward, the Joyner's doctor said that he was not sure how the puppy happened, but was, quote, happy the babies had something to play with while they were in there. And that brings you up to date. It's 7:04. Let's turn it back over to Mike, Diane, and Ed. Hi, Ed.
Good morning, Ed.
Good morning.
Wow, those were some really nasty storms we had yesterday.
Hey, over here.
Oh, I don't know. I've seen nastier things.
I am too.
Ed, how's the weather looking today?
Well, before we can talk about the weather, we have to go over to Ed's birthday corner and see today's viewer birthday photo. Today's photo comes from Phil Glack of Pittsburgh. And as you can see, kind of, he's saying happy birthday to his wife, Sharon.
Is that a woman?
Wonderful. So, happy birthday, Sharon.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
Happy birthday, Sharon.
Turning to
Happy
the weather
birthday.
map, there's no time for the weather map, so all I'll say is, watch out today, Alabama.
Oh!
And there is time to remind you to tune in tonight. GBS is bringing you the baddest, toughest matchup in sports history. McClellan and Bondurant going head-to-head to determine who's #1 at the Indianapolis Tennis Open. Tonight, the balls will be beaten until only one is left standing. Tennis, Indiana, be there. Diane?
Thank you so much, Ed. And congratulations to you, Mr. Roberts. Now, some of you may already know, but Ed has just been named the new host of the popular game show Push a Button right here on GBS.
Oh, wow,
congratulations,
wonderful.
Ed.
Thanks.
Do you have a co-host on that show?
No.
That must be nice.
It's quite an opportunity, so congratulations for you specifically, Ed. Sincerely, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Congrats.
Thanks.
Congrats to you, baby.
Thank you.
Please don't leave us, baby.
Don't touch the suit. Don't touch the
We're
suit.
really close.
I don't think I could go anywhere. Get Up America is my home.
Kisses.
And coming up after the break, the shocking new study out of UCLA that says your level of happiness may just manifest itself by how much you smile during the day. We'll be right back.
shit, bitch.
Nap it, motherfucker.